What's up, family? Welcome to another episode of Elevated Crypto. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day or night, depending where you are on the globe. Today, we're going to take a look at some of our previous calls, sort of stick our head in, see how they're doing. We are going to take a look at what's trending right now on CoinGecko. And then towards the end of this video, I'm going to highlight another coin that I think in the future is going to see exponential growth, that can see exponential growth for a few reasons. Again, just my opinion, not financial advice. But let's jump right into it, right? We've seen Bitcoin get up close to 50 again, take some downside. Ethereum a little under 1800 right now. But for the most part, things are up, right? Look at Tezos. God, we were talking Tezos $1.80, $2, and here we were up over 5. I think we're going to reclaim that 5 very shortly, but just amazing. Amazing to see, how much growth and how much potential is here each and every day. And that is truly why I do this. As you can tell, I don't have the biggest follower count. I'm not a monetized channel. I do this solely because I devote endless hours to researching and looking at these coins. And why not share the knowledge I've gathered and help elevate people around me? That's the way I look at it. And in turn, if you gain something from it and share it with others, elevate other people around you. And I think, that could set a chain reaction where we could sort of inform and educate people on the actual potential this has. It's very rare this day and age that opportunities like this present themselves where you could literally change your life, right? So let's get rocking here. Trending right now, you have Falcon Project. I believe I did just see somebody on Twitter at Adam Hoddle. He's dropped a lot of gems, that guy. I seen him talking about this, I believe. APY Finance was one we talked about a few days back. We're going to cover that in a few seconds. Rook is up there. Hathor, Kusama, 1inch. We're going to take a look at APY actually real quick. That was one of our previous ones. Now, we've seen this having really, tremendous run up, basically from like $1 to 7 in, like a 36-hour window. Now, what I thought was, that I thought was phenomenal. But what I think is even more phenomenal, as you didn't see the runoff of it come completely down, as you do with a lot of these coins that, have explosive growth like that. It's not sustainable, and that growth usually retraces down heavily. As you can see, I mean, we went from 7 as our top to 5, and even in the last 22 hours, we were still up over 6, bouncing back and forth. I think that's, an important indicator, going forward that, it really sort of held most of the pump. We didn't lose a lot of it there. So again, guys, if you're new to that, look at one of my previous videos. I sort of go in, talk about APY, what it's about, why I think it's good, and how it could, be very useful. And newer people to crypto especially will find this, amazingly useful as a way to get into DeFi easily. Let's also take a look at one of our insurance coins we were talking about a few days ago, Armor. We said it wasn't going to stay under $1 too long, and that sort of seems to be where we keep hanging out at, right? In this dollar range after, you've seen this first came out, I believe it was like a 20 cents, and it immediately shot to like $1. It was crazy. But again, sort of sideways consolidation, and it's been holding up in that range. I really think that bodes well going forward. Again, $25 million market cap, small. There was some FUD around it about that insurance payout that they had with Yearn, and again, that's a previous video. Check it out. I'm not going to beat you over the head with stuff we already talked about here, but we're seeing that up again today. We're also, let's see, we looked at APY, we looked at Armor. How about Zero Exchange? That was one we talked about during the GameStop stock fiasco, right? And I think I tweeted about it. I said, wow, like Robinhood, without even knowing, just shoved people into the arms of the DEXs, right? The decentralized exchanges. And that's because, the freezing of the assets and all this stuff that took place when that GameStop stock went wild never would have happened on a DEX. And I think that opened a lot of people's eyes to, the use of that. Like, wow, How great would that have been, especially if you were one of those people that did get your funds sort of frozen in that fiasco and weren't able to cash out on it. Like, wow, that wouldn't have happened on a DEX? Maybe I'll use that going forward. Again, guys, this one is new. We did talk about it before. It's over on the AVAX chain. God, and where we're at right now, this could really, really do some legs. And I compare this to sort of like, 1 inch, pancake swap, sushi swap. You're seeing these exchanges, especially as these gas fees get astronomical and get high. Exchanges like this that aim to do swaps and exchanges at zero to low fees is amazing, right? And they really have legs going forward. So I'm really bullish on Zero going forward. And also, the main purpose of this video, one thing I did want to talk to you about, which I will right after we take a quick look at some of these headlines. We see miners now earn 1 BTC in fees per block. Wow. But one thing that really, NFT revolution, that's becoming very big, NFTs, really big. This is an interesting article. SEC Commissioner calls for regulatory clarity on crypto. The industry couldn't agree more. That could be excellent, and there's quite a few coins that would benefit tremendously from some clarity. I didn't mean to go into that, but that's a good article for you to check out. But something jumped out at me. Read this right here. Tokenize all things. The world is built on a giant 256 trillion pile of assets. Everything from property to art, stocks to oil. Blockchain could change all that, right? Now that ties in what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Again, in advance. I have nothing to do with this project. I do not know them. I'm not sponsored by them, nothing like that. I do own some Freeway token, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. A little bit of a company called ABIT. Now, what they're aiming to do, I think, is, astronomical and revolutionary. The market cap is still low. I've been looking at Freeway token probably again along with APY since like December. I do want to stress, I do not expect any, immediate parabolic gains from this now. But I think once they get closer to an actual product and some marketing, because honestly, I don't really think I've seen any marketing really outside of late and just a few things on Twitter, and I don't even know if that is their marketing. But you get some marketing in there, you get a product here, and this could really go bananas. Now, if you're not familiar with ABIT, I highly suggest you hop over and check out the website they have there, right? Freeway trading app. It says ABIT is a brand new asset management platform that networks the world's top investment products for greater total returns with no additional risk. No additional risk, right? That's huge. As seen in Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, NASDAQ, ABIT better returns. When you hold an ABIT product, so let's just say they tokenize, I don't know, stocks for a sense, right? So say they tokenize stocks and you have Tesla tokenized on their platform. Every time anyone, anywhere in the world, buys, sells, or trades that product, you get a little percentage. Your holdings grow. That's because ABIT leverages the power of networked effect to give users better total returns with no additional risk. Wow. Built to leverage the exponential power of a network. ABIT is built to leverage effects in finance by automatically redistributing 80% of all transaction fees and network revenues back to its users. Example, if you were to hold an ABIT networked gold bullion product, you get more gold in your ABIT account every time anyone, anywhere in the world, trades that ABIT networked gold bullion. So that's pretty cool, right? Interesting, very interesting. And it says network effects have revolutionized just about every industry. However, no one has yet used the right tech to leverage their potential in the world of finance until ABIT. That is what Joel Kruger Chief Investment Advisor and former CIO at the Prudential, said. Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think if this catches on, actually not if, when it catches on, when the product gets out there, when we get closer to tokenizing, all of these assets and putting them out there, this project is one that could honestly go bananas. Again, I do want to stress this is just my opinion, not financial advice, and I don't expect this to go anywhere, really soon, unless there's something I don't know. Maybe the product is closer. I don't know. That would be something I'd have to look into, maybe even reach out to these guys on Twitter, but once they get a product, once they get some marketing out there, this could be one. So, keep your eye on it, guys. Keep your eyes on it. Another area actually I wanted to talk to you guys about was NFTs. It's starting to see a big, big boom in these NFTs for a while now, right? And looking at projects like this, NFTX, tremendous growth already, right? Tremendous growth. But what I wanted to do here, let's just look at the area itself, right? Top NFT coins by market cap. And let's just look at the last 7 days. And keep your eyes on this column. I mean, look at these. Almost 100%. 240. That one that's almost 100 here, Float, Dapper Labs. We talked about them last year. Sand, 100%. Axie, 100%. Red Fox, 166. Not saying every single one of these projects will be winners or will be able to hold these gains or even go higher, but look at the potential in a week this place, this area, this niche in the crypto has seen. Terra Virtua, look at that, 208% in a week. 130 Shroom.finance. Now, those ones, I'll be honest, make me nervous. Not Shroom in general, just any .finance. That's why I was really looking at APY for so long, and then I did have some, and I was hesitant to even talk about it because I don't want to bring you guys something that, we talk about and then the thing dives or dumps. Like, that's not cool. So, I had a feeling it was going to go, and you have to run with it, right? So just looking at these circuits of value, 360, 250, the whole point being here, guys, is these areas, actually really, really do have the potential, and you're seeing it. You're seeing it with your own eyes in the weekly gains. What other area, what other assets in the world are giving you returns or gains like that weekly? Honestly, not many, right? Not many. So, another one I want to point out, we did talk about in another video, it is an insurance coin as well, Insure. Again, 13 million market cap. Not saying definite winner, but guys, when you catch these ones like Armor, like Insure, like APY a week ago, when you catch these good projects, solid projects that are still undervalued or low market capped like this, that is where you could truly make great gains shortly, right, in a very short period. As always, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. If you took any sort of value, little edge from this video, anything at all that helps you in the cryptocurrency space, please do me a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe. And also, I'm going to ask you to do one more thing today. Share this with somebody else, right? My little slogan or whatever, like I always say, elevate yourself, elevate the people around you. Share this with people around you. Share the potential. And, some of them will probably look at you like you're crazy and not get it. But, hey, you could be doing a lot of people a favor by sharing your knowledge, right? Because the more we learn together, the better we could trade this space. Guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day.